Oh, okay, there we go. I forgot that detail. And we're off. So.
All right, I'm getting caught up here, so I'll hopefully catch up in just a second here.
Yeah, let's see if they do the
There we
classic
go.
pause.
We're good.
Oh, Caesar did the pause. Nice.
Oh, I always do that. It's
Yeah.
I feel like it's tradition to, first frame pause.
Yeah. Well, before any cutscene, really, there's always kind of a whiteout where it kind of goes face to white, and you think the cutscene's triggering, but not quite yet.
Right. What's up, chat? We see you in there.
Hey, chat. Right now, they're just making their way over the GFMC compound. They're not gonna technically get many items unless we see some items along the way that are important, which would require some tricks to get.
Yeah, if you've seen like a Echo's like 100% or glitchless run, you're gonna kind of see the same movement here. Randomizer does change the state of the tutorial like hive chamber areas so that it's already like post item loss. So that's why you're already seeing them with essentially no items, as opposed to, oh, like Samus says space jump and boost ball, and then she loses it later on. It's just a convenience thing. Like the whole point is just to get in there, get going.
Yeah. And next up, you might see one or both of them do a slope jump to the crate, where they stand on the crate, ride it up, and land on the platform by the door to go in early, whereas normally they would have to shoot down a bridge.
Yeah, the slope jump's a little weird. I think it's kind of angle specific, I think, but you want to be generally on the right side of this stalagmite.
Yeah.
And knowing Caesar, he's going to go for this regardless of whether it's worth continuing to do it, but he got it, so he's good.
Yeah.
Now the question is, are we going to see a early slope jump to get the item in
Temple
Assembly site?
Depends on what it is.
So we'll see if Belattor looks... I mean, he probably will. Not the biggest steal if you don't go for it right away. I think that was a missile expansion.
Yeah. Not worth it.
Looked like it. Who knows? I think I actually did generate the seed, so you never know. You never know, LJ.
It's like Caesar's going for it.
He wants those early missiles. Again, it's admirable. He has the tenacity that I don't, but
yeah.
I feel like if it's like space jump, then maybe I would have to consider learning this. It's not the easiest slope jump either. So, for those of you that don't know what slope jumping is, when you jump against an angled slope, you end up getting more height in the air than you would otherwise just jumping off the ground. It's a property that actually works in all 3 Prime games, to the best of my knowledge. Since all 3 games share the same engine, and Caesar got it, so we're gonna see early missiles from him.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Belattor is doing another slope jump to duplicate the item that he's about to get.
Seekers.
So now
that was super missiles. Okay, I understand.
That was worth it. Yeah. So.
All right.
Yeah, now Belattor has 10 missiles and Seekers. So.
That's crazy. That's gonna be like. So that's immediate. Assuming he gets all the other items he needs for like meaty grounds and stuff. That's immediate Sky Temple key hints for Caesar, and then that.
Yeah, and he can open up the item under the save point in Great Temple with sequences. So depending on what's there, that could give him an advantage.
I mean, Bellator's not going to be far behind there. In Bellator's case.
Oh, I forgot to mark that. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
I forget to mark stuff all the time, so don't worry. I'm gonna probably keep forgetting. Especially with the temple keys, I usually get behind on those sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe this is a change of pace for the seeds I generate for these runners, so...
Yeah. Let's see, what do we have under here?
But maybe the game wants them to know...
Oh, wow. Expansion, yeah. So that opens up a lot in Temple Grounds.
As soon as they can find bombs or power bombs.
Yeah.
Nice seeker dupe from MightyCaesar. So mainly the dupe, the missile launcher dupe for that Caesar just did and what Belattor did earlier is for this fight. It's faster to have 10 missiles going into Dark Alpha Splinter
Yeah.
than would be having 5. But after that, it's just increasingly diminishing returns. Also, like having 15 missiles isn't that big of a deal because you can try to manipulate how the item refill works. Oh, Caesar's gonna go for the morph ball track skip here. That has the dumbest slope jump that I can't do properly or consistently.
Yeah.
But he gets it.
It's
Caesar is practiced today, folks.
Yeah, the first slow jump up there, and then the first scan dash are the hardest, but the floaty dash isn't so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, so the idea with the Dark Alpha Splinter fight is that you fire missiles against the Dark Splinters, like the regular ones, and then get a missile refill by the time the Alpha Splinter fight starts. And then you have 10 missiles to deal with Dark Alpha Splinter.
Mm-hmm. And as usual, we find Violet at Great Temple because you kind of need it to get anywhere.
Yeah, Violet's always going to be either with these settings, just because we're using like no tricks logic and no, because the beginning is actually so linear without other crazy tricks. Violet has to be in Great Temple.
Okay.
And we got a Power Bomb expansion, so that's another free Power Bomb expansion for Belattor. Early Spider Ball, potentially? I mean, that could mean, like... That could also mean something in... Hive Chamber B.
Yeah, or you could check, what's the... Dynamo Station, I think? In Temple Grounds? Between the gates.
Yeah.
And he can check, the room after that.
Did Caesar blow that up with a super missile?
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant. I forgot you could blow that up with supers.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a second Power Bomb expansion. I did not see what that other item was that Belattor passed by.
Me neither. It looks like he forgot about the Power Bomb at the save point, though.
I mean, that's not the biggest deal, just because usually the beginning route is going to be Aegon, you get bombs and potentially Space Jump, and then you come back and clear out, like, Dark Missile Trooper, the missile expansion that's normally in Hive Chamber B, or whatever item it ends up being.
Yeah.
And then you route in Great Temple, sometimes Communication Area, which I think these runners will do, to check maybe the hint in yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if one of them routes in GFMC compound again because they have power bombs. That gets them access to a hint, and hints can help a lot depending on whether the seed's nice to them or not.
Yeah, actually, on second thought, knowing Belattor, I think he told me that he prefers to wait until he kills Jump Guardian and Bomb Guardian to come back and full clear Temple Grounds. So that might.
So a Cursed Lake is dead. That's not surprising.
All right, that's good.
Okay, chat's saying that Annihilator was in, was it Transport, A access?
Oh, in the ceiling? Okay.
Yeah, in the ceiling. Light ammo expansion? Okay. Transport B access, excuse me. A is, whatchamacallit? A is where they came in from Sacred Path. So he's just swagging on us right now, just with all the nice instant morphs.
Yeah. We'll see if he goes back for those items that Belattor skipped.
And, oh, yep, that is definitely Annihilator. I sometimes confuse it with Sonic Boom, but now that I see the particles come out of Annihilator, like, it's a little easier for me to be like, oh, yeah.
Annihilator's bigger. And
yeah. So that... I mean, that could be their Light and Dark World access initially to get Dark Beam and or Light Beam, so...
Yeah.
And Caesar gonna get his vanilla E-Tank. So far, a pretty typical start. Caesar does have a bit of an advantage in having super missiles, but it's not gonna help too much. That could change depending on if some like corner case kind of happens where, say, maybe bioenergy production. I forget it's storage C or storage B. Um, that's normally super
The
missile lock.
dark,
Maybe one of them gets
the
screw
dark,
attack at some point, and then
the dark
Caesar.
one.
But I don't think something like that's going to happen. It'll probably be more something like unless Belattor puts off getting supers, which I doubt he will. But I mean, given supers as Mighty Caesar's first item, that's pretty big. It could be supers control sometimes with where they are. Same with seekers, and having both. This is kind of unprecedented for me because I'm not used to any seeds that give you both at the start.
Amber. Okay.
Amber early. Okay.
There was something important in Sandcash, so
Yeah.
meanwhile Caesar gets an Aegon key. Let's see what's in Sandcash. And he has access to all the hints in Aegon.
Yeah, so Caesar won't be too far behind.
Bombs. Okay.
All right. Smart. Good thing he. I could easily see myself just muscle memorying my way into Aegon Temple and being like, oh, how do I get out of here? Well, I guess power bombs though, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah. As long as you bomb the gate you come in from, if you're like if you only have one bomb or
Yeah.
Otherwise, you won't be able to get out if you.
Oh, Caesar's making an interesting routing decision here.
Yeah.
He's gambling on Hive Chamber B having something.
Yeah, I usually do that too. Like if I get power bombs or bombs in temple grounds, it usually pays off for me when I full clear as much as I can. Just
oh god, this camera really sucks sometimes. Just getting into this tunnel. Yep, yeah. I have the same. Just get in there. Yo, that's big. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's not going to open up really any major items, but it's going to make Caesar's life a lot easier for this seed.
Yeah, and Dark Aegon for sure.
Could see we could see like Light Beam in Plane of Dark Worship.
Isn't that
with that Annihilator check? Assuming they get SJ soon.
That's Light Beam locked.
Oh, hey, Dark Beam in the energy controller. Oh, and we already know where Boost Ball is, so. I mean, don't get your hopes up. This still could be a bad seed. You know, we could find out super early that area is going to have a key in it or something.
Yeah, or UMass.
Yeah, or UMass. Oof. I mean, UMass is less of an issue if Quad is dead and they decide to do Quad skip. Oh, there's Light Beam.
Light Beam. Okay.
What the heck? That's kind of a trolly place for Light Beam.
I don't know. It kind of makes sense to me because then you think to go and check ventilation area.
Yeah, I thought it'd be somewhere worse, like in Mining Station B.
Yeah, and then once Caesar gets there with his dark suit, he could also risk checking.
But he doesn't have Spider, I don't think yet, or I forget the items needed.
There's the Hazing Cliff. He has Light Beam for that. Or we'll have it.
I mean, we could see Space Jump in Hazing Cliff.
Yeah, or Spider.
Yeah. Okay, so both runners going for intel. I don't think.
Looks like an E-Tech up there.
I don't think Bellattor's seen what's it, transport center or transit station? That looks like a ammo expansion.
Light ammo. Missile.
Did you see what was at the top of Mining Station B? Oh, and the hint too. That's smart.
Looked like an E-Tank, but it could have been could have been light ammo.
Yeah. Oh, and now that worked out for Belattor because now he knows where his suit is.
I'm
And
assuming
Mighty Caesar's gonna. Oh yeah, that was just a missile. That's right.
Yeah.
So Belattor has a couple options now. No SJ might be worth checking Jump Guardian. I feel like SJ is going to be somewhere in Aegon, but I don't know. Could be right here actually. Could be here in ventilation area B
or Hazing Cliff. I mean, if it's Hazing Cliff, then he might have supposed to have had.
Well, Beldur's probably not going to go for it because he doesn't have second E tank yet.
Yeah.
Tank isn't in logic yet, right? Because of the. Oh, what was that? That was.
It's a ball of. Oh.
Oh no! Wait, we knew that. Oh, that's Spider. Okay.
Okay. Well.
And Boost Ball's on the other side of Labs, so. Yeah, Bellator is just gonna start going for Labs.
Yeah.
I mean, we have. I mean, that Spider actually could mean that. Well, we know it's in Command Center already. Space Jump could be. Let's see here. Space Jump could be somewhere.
Could be here, Dark Samus.
Oh, interesting. Oh, gonna do the quick kill.
Yeah, you kind of have to let her move around until she stops. Like, meet her at that point.
All right, there's bombs for Caesar.
Otherwise, she'll dodge your bomb easily.
I forgot to mark Seekers for Caesar too.
It's oh, never mind.
And Amber. I am not on the come up right now.
It's all good. Okay, I didn't see what was over at the top of Dr. Samus's room.
I didn't either.
In any case, it looks like he's doing the loop, and then probably.
No, Dark Zero, don't do that to us. Saying SJ could be in Hall of Honor dead, and I'm thinking, yeah, that's
I've got.
Yeah, you don't need SJ for that because you can boost ball in.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Velder is committing to Labs without Space Jump. That's admirable. Oh my God, we could see. Well, no, I don't think SJ could be in Storage C, but I mean, now we're at the point where they have boost and spider ball access. So, okay, that's smart. I think Velder's gonna do more Temple Grounds cleanup.
What about main gyro chamber?
Oh God.
Yeah, me and Jagger got it there. It was.
Oh right, because you don't need SJ for anything because you have That's assuming you don't blow up the power bomb.
Well, it was kind of a logic bug for no tricks, but it would have been.
Oh, okay.
It would be a logic.
Right, so Dark Missile Trooper. I mean, Dark Missile Trooper could have SJ.
Yeah.
Does not, but I mean, it's fun to think about. All right, there's Mighty Caesar's Dark Beam. Beller's in a pretty good position right now, assuming he follows up and gets missile or super missiles afterwards.
Yeah.
We're not at a point yet where supers are going to be paramount, but that's just more time for Caesar. But I mean, I'm just speculating at this point. So there's going to be Dark Suit for Bellator.
Still can't get the GMSC compound item until he goes and kills Jump Guardian. So he's gonna have to.
Oh yeah, I mean this could be a pretty straightforward SJ for. Oh, and Caesar found Light Beam too. Good routing for both runners. I'm very impressed right now. I feel like everyone in this tournament's gotten a lot better at early game routing. Especially when stuff like this happens, where it throws all these options in your face and things open up. Like, I don't blame either runner for wanting to just be thorough. Oh, Caesar got trolled. Gonna have to go back around and try it again.
It's the part you get the most practice on, I would say. So naturally,
yeah,
a lot of people would get good at that first.
Yeah. I'm going to say that SJ is either going to be at Jump Guardian or it's going to be in an in-cache, whatever that one is in dueling range.
Yeah, the front of Dark Aegon.
Could also see it being in Crossroads. Oh, and there's super missiles for Belattor.
Okay. Where's that? Oh my god, where is it? Oh, there's Spider the missile secrets.
Yeah, I am like 99% sure we're going to see it in Dark Aegon.
That looks a little important.
That looks like a suit. Light suit already. That's insane.
Oh my god. All right.
Wow. I had a feeling Planar Dark Worship was going to be important, but okay. That does leave me a little worried that something like Dark Oasis is going to be required for a Sky Temple key, but
or Feeding Pit.
Or Feeding Pit, yeah. But well, at least Feeding Pit is immediately accessible for Belattor. So nicely done. That's crazy. We're 21 minutes in, and both suits have been found. We have all these items, but no SJ. Like,
yeah.
I feel like this is going to be a race for who can figure out what they need for Sky Temple keys as soon as possible. Because, I mean, they have nearly every item besides like Screw Attack and Space Jump.
Yeah, you know, I've noticed kind of a trend that a lot of people sort of get similar kind of seeds.
It's so front-loaded.
Similar time frame. Like personally today, I got a seed. It was pretty jet, but Space Jump was probably my second or third to last item when I already had 7 STKs.
I hate. It's not that bad, but I find it annoying where Dark Aegon key is like in Temple Grounds or something. I almost never see it in Torvis, which maybe is a blessing, but...
Huh.
Alright, what is an Ing Reliquary? I don't think Caesar did this check, but I haven't been paying attention. Okay, it's dead.
As usual.
I mean, it's funny, because, you know, Light Suit, and Seekers, and Power Bombs, so, like, that's, you know, Sacred Path, you know, assuming they got Space Jump, and, I mean, Phase on Grounds currently isn't in Logic, because they don't have Dark Visor or Screw Attack yet, so... Just a matter of time before they commit to Dark Aegon.
Caesar says, I'm so bad in the RC. Not sure what he was referring to.
Might have been taking a while to get Light Beam. In fact, I need to mark that. And that happens to me too. It's not just you, Caesar. Don't worry.
Yeah. Happens to the best of us. Spider Bomb. It's like he's gonna check his.
All 3 beams. I think Bellator's like, wait, where can I go? I can go this way, but then what about over here? Oh, like the Troll Go mode item? I mean, Torvis could be really important for keys. We don't know yet, but oh, and Caesar's in Sank. We could see the Hazing Cliff check.
Yeah, despite it being no tricks, I have gotten Space Jump here before.
There's a that looked like grapple or a key. That green aura. I think that was a Sky Temple key.
Yeah, it looked like a key to me. Although I do think that little jump Caesar made is in Logic, so checking Hazing Space Jump.
Shoutouts to the SpeedGaming raid. Welcome, everyone. We are in a very front-loaded Prime 2 randomizer seed, where Caesar is going for some pretty cool gambles. Alright, is he going to fall down and despawn? Yeah, let's go! Despawn that Metroid.
Yeah, for some reason it just goes away. That way it won't.
Aw, just a power bomb expansion. Not quite happening.
Yeah, that way the Metroid won't bother you trying to charge
Yeah.
up to get the item.
And then I don't know what that was in Cooling Chamber, but I think Caesar's going for it. So
Light beam. Oh, thanks, game. Yeah, sometimes you
that
can.
is that's a visor or a translator. That might have been Emerald or Cobalt. I think that was. I think that's. It's not clear what that was, but it was.
Looks like.
That looks like Cobalt. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so I could see Caesar sticking around for a little bit and getting hints, mainly in like Hall of Combat Mastery, and potentially. Well, he can't go yet to Sanctuary entrance, but oh, this Ing might give him problems. Smart, good energy. Okay. Oh, he needs to run. Okay, he's in the clear. That dark suit makes things so much safer. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, your health just goes away like so hard with 225 energy that lets you survive for what, like 40 seconds, and with and then with 199 you survive for like a few minutes.
Yeah, I think the bare minimum requirement for logic is 2 E-tanks for no tricks.
Yeah, I think you're expected to have 225 energy to make it to Hazing Cliff.
Yeah.
Okay, Umos is dead.
Oh.
Quad isn't dead yet, but Quad is half dead. So we will not be seeing Quad skip today. Unless one of the runners decided to go for it, but... Drinking a soda here. It's delicious.
Okay.
Oh, just a Pepsi.
Oh, nice. As you can see, Belattor skipping to the third part of that puzzle. It only counts if the third one is activated. So
yeah, there's a way you can jump on like the side of the morph ball track and then go directly to the third bomb. Belattor did like the halfy kind of, which is totally fine. It's still a time saver. Makes sense too if you don't want to go for the risk, because you do lose like 15 seconds if you fall down. Have to go back into the morph ball track. Okay, Dark Aether's atmosphere is dangerous. Bellator's going to open up this bomb slot right away.
Yes?
Probably going to go for... I mean, not really for Bellator anymore.
Thought it was always safe, regardless of your suit.
Yeah. Alright, what's in Crossroads? Please be SJ. That did not look like SJ.
I couldn't tell.
Alright, I think we have 2 checks left. Unless it's somewhere like... Like, I don't think Torvit... Could we see SJ in... Well, they don't have Emerald Visor, or Emerald Visor, yes. Everything just looks green.
Well, let me see, they have... Yeah, they get Emerald, or...
I don't think they could do anything in Torvis. They could go to Torvis. They just won't be able to technically check anything in Logic.
I have seen SJ at...
STK.
What do you call it? Hall of Honor Dead. And I had
to
get through Torvis
that's still possible.
To get there one time.
Yeah. Yeah, these runners can go through Great Temple. In fact, I think they have to.
Sure.
Well, no, I guess they could go through Torvis. Oh yeah, neither runner's boost yet. Boost is in Logic.
Yeah, at this point they could go through Great Temple.
Yeah. Yeah. So they have so because of no tricks, the game expects them to go from Central Mining Station to Command Center through the Spider Ball. Or I mean, not necessarily, but like to get to the upper level, they would. I think it expects them to have Light Beam or Spider Ball or something, some weird thing. Oh no, I'm thinking of like if you don't have bombs, because you could still be expected to get to Command Center and get the item because bombs can be placed there. I think in a no trick setting. Alright, Bellator's gonna just shoot at a statue for a bit.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay.
I'm gonna check trial turnovers.
Yeah. Might as well do it now. It's easy to forget. SJ can be there too. I think. I'm not sure. No, I don't think it can be there.
No, not in no tricks.
Right, because it's not expecting you to double bomb jump. In Trivial, I think it could be there?
In Trivial, yeah.
Okay, there's Boost Ball for MightyCaesar. in just a bit here. There it is.
Sonic.
And Sonic Boom. That's good. That's good. Oh, and I think Caesar has Spider Ball already. I'm a little behind on checks here. But he does have that Cobalt. That could come in handy later. I mean, Belattor will get Cobalt as soon as they go to tank, so... But Caesar definitely has the intel advantage. Right, here we go. Here is the shoot at the statue for a bit. Nothing's happening. Nothing important's happening.
All joking aside, he's basically killing Jump Guardian before he starts the fight.
Yeah, Jump Guardian is in the room when you enter it. He's just invisible, but his hitbox is there, and you can just shoot him. But you can't kill him until the fight actually starts, so...
Yeah, so he just damaged him down, and now it takes one more shot. He's dead.
Okay, this might be vanilla SJ. Wouldn't be surprised. Oh, it is not. We could have... I don't think... Wait, what do we have? Like, one check left? Is it... It's... I can't say for sure whether it's guaranteed to be Hall of Honor dead, but it's... All signs are pointing to it. What the heck?
It's starting to look like that.
Hey, Caesar's going for the reverse labs check anyways, so not gonna let SJ. Oh no, he's doing regular.
Wait.
Regular.
Has Belattor checked what is it? Battleground yet? I don't think he has.
No.
Yeah, you could check that from the other side. Be something there. I don't know if I don't think Caesar's checked that yet either.
Oh yeah, that's right. I didn't even think about Battleground.
Battleground, doomed entry, feeding fed.
Yeah.
Still playing.
Caesar is committing to this storage C check, I think. Belattor is supers. I could see them going back and
Actually, Space Jump could be at storage C.
Oh, hold on. Hold on a second. There's an item I'm forgetting about. What's in Mining Station A? Did we even see what was there?
Mining Station A?
They have Power Bombs, they have Spider Ball, and they have Boost Ball.
Oh, no. I didn't.
Oh, they don't need Boost Ball, but they have Spider Ball.
I don't remember. I think I saw one of them look, but I couldn't tell.
Oh yeah, Gallop Sank entrance is, I think, in Logic.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I don't think I saw either player look up and sing, unless chat saw, and they know that Mining Station A is dead. I did not see, personally. Okay, Dark Zero saying Battleground, Doom Entry, and Storage C needs SJ. So what MightyCaesar's doing is out of logic, but could be, could be required.
Not really.
And it is. It's a Sky Temple key. Wow.
It's not really out of logic. He has what he needs to do that.
Right. I mean, I think Dark Zero's saying for what Randovania expects when it's filling the items in.
Okay.
So, I mean, both players are making progress. I mean, SJ would be really nice to have right now, but, both players could definitely... I mean, we're seeing it from MightyCaesar that they can make all the checks they need to with, oh, he fell down. Oh, he's checked the storage B, I think that room is.
I think so.
I didn't even see what he found there, so.
Me neither.
Did not see any pogs from chat when that happened, so I'm assuming it was just nothing. Feeding Pit's the best play. I mean, Feeding Pit could be required. I don't think SJ can be there, but... Yeah, Storage D's Dark Beam. I don't know what the other one is next to Bioenergy... Other Bioenergy room. Light World version of where Light Beam is.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know if Belattor got the hint about Boost Ball, so they may have just found out. No, I think they got that hint. Storage B, okay. Thank you, DCR. Yo, shoutouts to Diceron. All the cool Echoes players in chat. Giving that knowledge. And right, it was a missile expansion. Okay, Caesar is going to Battleground. These spangweeds are pretty annoying.
Like...
That looks like a translator. That's Emerald.
Oh, Emerald.
Wow.
So that could mean it's either in Torvis or all of Honor dead.
He's aim a little higher. Oh, there we go. Caesar got it. Well, we know it's in storage C. It was a Sky Temple key because Mighty Caesar got it. But all right, and there's boost ball for Belattor. I wonder what play they're gonna make. Belattor might go to.
Has Caesar checked? No, Caesar hasn't checked sand processing.
No.
Okay.
That's the that's next to main reactor, right? In labs.
Yeah.
With the boost ball.
Yeah. The half pipe, yeah. Just a nice little scan dash.
He might be going there right now. Yeah, it looks like he's going for sand processing right now. Belattor's already cleared out main reactor. There's like nothing else for them to do in labs. And then from there, I'm not sure. Oh, Dark Burst and Warrior's Walk. Okay, I got a little bit concerned for Caesar, but he made it out, so he's good. Again, that Dark Suit really helping out. I mean, just a matter of time before they get Light Suit, but...
Yeah, luckily Phazon doesn't do nearly as much damage.
Yeah, I think SJ can be here, because you don't need SJ to get to the top of the Command Center.
Yeah, could be there.
Unless Dark Shadow said no. Dark Shadow did not say that this room requires SJ. So I think it's a matter of it being here or in Hall of Honor dead. Because I don't know where it could be. Oh, it's not. Okay. It's not there.
All right, could be Hall of Honor.
Caesar gonna get.
Or it could be was it Underground Tunnel in Torvis?
That requires Emerald. Oh, but that's right. Oh my God, it could be there because Emerald. Yeah, we have Emerald. So
yeah.
That's nuts. If it's Underground Tunnel. That too, Dark Zero. Central Mining Station, and then just the elevator. Oh, but that's out of logic. Right, but because they have Spider Ball, that sand processing having SJ is possible. Just didn't happen this seed. But again, I don't think I saw either player look up and see what was in Mining Station A, so... Oh yeah, MightyCaesar hasn't fought Jump Guardian yet. Oh. I think Belattor has to double bomb jump out.
Wait, what did he get down there?
Oh no. Okay, we're good.
What did he get in Feeding Pit?
No, he's not in the Feeding Pit. He's going to Battleground.
Oh, he didn't get the item. Okay.
No, I think you soft lock in Feeding Pit or something.
Oh no, that wasn't.
Okay, I think Junction just had a missile expansion, so I think Caesar is going for stuff that Belattor's already done, which means he's going to get himself a Sky Temple key. Okay, I guess he's getting the missile expansion. I guess it can't hurt to have too many missiles. Unless I'm just seeing that's... Okay, that was a missile expansion. My eyes were not playing tricks on me. Oh, Belattor, what are you doing? Oh no, Belattor, no!
Oh god.
Oh god, this is not good.
Oh my god. Oh.
I got so concerned when Caesar went down there and seeing Belattor. Oh man, that's not good.
When did he save?
He saved after he's behind, I think, for sure. Oh, he doesn't even have his suits. I mean, he can come back from this. Caesar, there's still a lot that Caesar needs to get, and I could. Bellator's not out of this at all, but he has a lot of ground to cover.
Yeah.
Because Caesar's been doing a lot of extreme like corner case checks, which I get since he can check them, but not necessarily the most efficient use of his time. Again, I don't blame him for doing it because that's something I can easily see myself doing for the sake of being thorough. But that's good for Belattor because that gives him the time now that he so desperately needs to catch up.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's missing besides the suits.
But that's unfortunately, it comes to the territory of taking risks like that. Like, and this isn't. I don't blame Belattor for doing that at all because we just saw Caesar make that check, and I've done that too. And it's Belattor is a good player.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Yeah,
We're gonna see immediate light suit, and I think he has all of his beams except for Annihilator, and we know what checks he can make. All he's found so far is like he knows where to get Spider Ball, he knows where to get Boost Ball. Like that's really what he was behind on.
Okay.
So like really, the Aegon cleanup he has to do it just won't take that long because he knows many of the locations are dead. Yeah, I do the same thing, Dice Run. Yeah, at least Bellator saved at the ship after doing the initial, like, the start of the Aegon cleanup. Because again, it just turned out that, besides like Emerald Translator, there really isn't much. Like, Emerald Translator was the only unknown we had. Both players knew where Spider Ball and Boost Ball were from hints. So Bellator will be okay. Just, definitely lost a few minutes for sure. But I don't think it's as detrimental as it looks for Bellator. So there's Annihilator once again.
I'm just gonna leave the items up that he had. Shield thermal back.
Okay. Could see underground tunnel. I think that's what Caesar's going for.
Yeah.
I mean, it can't be really anything else. Oh, the troll! The Seeker troll.
Seeker missile.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there's also other early Torvis checks that Caesar can make, just can't really do much without Gravity Boost and SJ. I swear if SJ's here. Oh, it's not SJ, but it's...
Okay.
Okay, that's a good find. When Caesar gets SJ.
What do we do with that right now?
Can't really do much. Screw Attack has very weird properties.
Wait,
when you don't have SJ.
It could be here. It could be here.
Oh, that's right, Torvis Grove. That's right, you don't need SJ for that at all.
And there
I
could
completely forgot about that.
And if it's here, that might lead to something in
Meditation Mist. Unbelievable. That's crazy. Sandcash, I don't think can be done with SJ or without SJ. Screw Attack is very finicky when you don't have SJ. You have to be above the 0 y-axis in order to be able to Screw Attack without SJ. But that's a missile.
Oh.
But Battleground is SJ locked, so SJ realistically can't be here. That's right, I forgot about that, even though Dark Zero just said it. Caesar was looking down, which is why screw attack didn't come out. Assuming that he's above the 0 y-axis. I mean, at least MightyCaesar is pushing forward. Like, lack of SJ isn't stopping him, which is good. I mean, it's not stopping Belattor either.
Yeah, I'm starting to lean more to Hall of Honor Death because
they haven't bothered.
Are leading him toward leaving the front of Torvis and then just circling back around.
We didn't see what item this was here. That's dark ammo. Alright, so I think Belattor is going to be gunning it for Boost Ball. Oh my god, Sky Temple Key and Portal Chamber. It's nice to have it there. So far, we haven't seen... I mean, we don't have hints yet, so... So I don't know what Caesar's going to do from this point. Oh, we have a Visor check in Poison Bog. That has to be Echo, because it can't be Dark Visor. So we know where Echo Visor is. That is... Oh, and there's the Mining Station A item, an E-Tank, which is pretty nice. They've only found 2. Or they've only found 1. That's crazy.
Although, when you get Light Suit up, E-Tanks tend to be a little low in the early game.
Yeah, for dark atmosphere damage, I mean, of course, that's not an issue, but dark suits in this game do not provide damage reduction. So you take the same amount of damage from an enemy, whether you have various suit, dark suit, or light suit on. So having more E-Tanks would be nice. But I mean, we've seen runners comfortable with running 2, 3 E-Tanks, even with like dark suit on. Oh, it could be do these settings... Okay, so I guess these settings don't guarantee full completion. So that potentially is a good thing.
Yeah, some items could
we have Dark Visor in there, because that's like what, another 7 checks for just the flying in caches that are just dead because we know that none of them can have a Sky Temple Key or an item that leads to a Sky Temple Key.
Yeah, sometimes items can be locked by themselves and not required at all.
So I'm not sure what Caesar's going for. I don't know if... Maybe going back to Aegon? They could go to Path of Eyes without SJ. It would just be annoying, because you'd have to double bomb jump over some of the platforms, but... Oh, but we have hints too. That was an Inghai Key 1, which is dead. There's a Sky Temple Key.
Wow.
Okay, I think Caesar has to...
DBJ out.
I think... No...
Or just...
Oh yeah, he could from here.
Yeah, just bomb jump his way out.
Yeah, just mistimed the DBJ out. Alright, so Belattor...
Got his boost.
Making good progress catching up again. I think they need to get Emerald Translator. No, they don't need to get it, but for Belattor, I think they will get it. It's just it's too convenient at this point to not go for it. And then it's just a matter of one of these runners realizing that it's not going to be anywhere in Torvis. Can't be anywhere in Torvis. They need to go to Hall of Honor Dead and at least see if it has it. If not, then I'm not sure what options they have.
Looks like Caesar might be headed there now.
Dark Zero wants the feeding pit check without SJ. Right, Golub, sorry. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Is like, it's not that it won't ever appear in Torvis. It's just it won't appear in Torvis with what they have. Because wouldn't they have to... Could it only, like, be in lower Torvis or something? No, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, Caesar can't do this because he hasn't killed the space pirates in upper Torvis Temple.
I think he might be forgetting about Honor Dead.
Yeah.
He could actually...
Well, if that's the case... I mean, unless there's some Aegon stuff he can do. He could try going for Sand Canyon. That's above y = 0, but I don't know. And that was a good little auto scroller for Belattor. All right, Belattor has conquered Dark Burst. Does not need Dark Burst.
Yeah.
We're not going to see any max percent no bombs today, folks. It's not happening. I know you all want to see it, but
yeah, he's caught back.
It ain't happening. Okay, so even though we know Jump Guardian doesn't have anything special, having Light Beam for this is really nice. It makes this fight a lot faster, just with being able to whittle down Jump Guardian's health to 0 quicker. So Belattor is doing this strictly to open up GFMC Compound's item, which could be, it could be a Sky Temple key, it could be, or something required. Just worth doing. It's not a huge time investment. Sorry, Z equals 0. Right, Metroid Prime uses the Z axis for vertical stuff. It's kind of interesting. I just say Y equals 0 because usually Y axis is the vertical plane. All right, so Belattor is going to get their Sky Temple key. Pretty much back on track. Just a matter of what they're going to do now. That again, most, if not all, signs are pointing to Hall of Undead.
Yeah. Yeah, Caesar looks a little bit.
I think Caesar's going for hints.
Yeah.
At least he checked some hints earlier, but.
Or he could be going for hazing.
Well, Caesar's already been hazing clip.
Oh, never mind. No, I thought that was both.
I don't think they checked main reactor. Main reactor, I think technically could have SJ if they didn't check it, but it might just be doing hints. Okay, Caesar's going for it. Could see Belattor go for a save here. But, I mean, Bellator's in a pretty good spot. There's not really much risk to them. I feel like it's Bellator's game to lose at this point. Even though Caesar's, I guess, still technically kind of ahead. Okay, that was just a... Okay. I mean, really, what can you think of that... Where else can you think SJ can be? I don't think it can be anywhere else, going by the logic. Sure, they have plenty of checks they can do. It's just
possibly Wind Chamber Great Gateway if they find grapple at Hall of Undead.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't know.
But they haven't found that yet, so. Is Feeding Pit in logic without SJ? I thought you said they would soft lock or something, unless that's just due to some other property of that room. So yeah, Belattor could absolutely go to Feeding Pit right now.
Yeah. I'd imagine that would only be in trivia logic. If you can bomb jump out of there.
If it's SJ, it's not a soft lock.
Oh, good point. Good point.
Can SJ be there in No Tricks?
Things can be in point of no return locations.
Right. Yeah, like Dart Beam could absolutely be a vanilla item,
Yeah.
and sometimes it is.
I even found bombs in mining station.
Okay, so we have 2 checks. Belattor is doing some out of logic stuff, so we're not going to see our question answered, but Belattor is going to get screw attack right now, so... MightyCaesar getting trolled a little bit by the half pipe. So Caesar's already done these checks, so we could see a Hall of Undead check right here. Okay, he's going back to the ship. Chica is dead.
Right.
Could not be more dead, guarding a useless key. The reason we say Hive keys are useless is because you can do a bomb space jump trick. Basically, if you instant unmorph in the air, you have it's not actually 21 frames. It's basically the game gives you 21 frames where if somehow you're not morphed, you can jump as if the game thinks you're standing on the ground. I think it's like more of like an 8-frame window. I think. Really, just anecdotally, just kind of guesstimating here. Anyways, you can do that trick in the gateway room to the Hive Temple, so you could fight Quadraxis with no temple keys at all.
Yeah, in my experience, typically I don't even have to do that. I can just I usually end up getting a screw attack before that and Annihilator, so I could just screw attack over there to the back way.
Oh, right, yeah, because you can go in from whatever that room is. That's not Sentinel's Path.
Aerial training site.
Yeah. So we could see Wind Chamber stuff from MightyCaesar. I don't know where exactly they're going. Oh, they haven't gone to Plane of Dark Worship yet. He might be doing that check now. So he'll probably be getting his light suit right away. That's my immediate guess. Can't really go he can't go anywhere else without going back to just he has to pass through here. So
I mean, he can make his way back through Torvis and check his hints.
I mean, he could go to Great Temple and then go to Meeting Grounds from there. Yeah, okay, this is definitely just cleaning up that he hasn't done yet. So you'll get light suit for it, which is good.
Yeah, if he goes to Great Temple to towards the Torvis Gate, he might remember to check all of Bonner Dead on his way.
I think Belattor wasn't sure if they could screw attack, and turns out they can't. Alright, there's light suit. Light suit for Caesar.
Expansion of water. Let's see if
okay, Belattor, I think, might be leaving Torvis. This could be big. Oh, I think they're going for the save station. Which makes sense. Yeah, Bellator's not really at risk of dying anytime soon, unless they get just completely just messed with in Path of Eyes, which... I mean, those Dark Troopers are... I mean, those Dark Troopers are all business, so...
Yeah, it's happened to me with, like, no attacks, and I haven't died yet.
Oh, yeah. Well, also, he can... Wait, no, he can just skip and do the shortcut, so he doesn't have to worry about the pirates at all. But Wind Chamber Gateway check would be worth doing, potentially. Maybe?
Yeah.
So they could see them doing that.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do when I died. I was coming back from that.
Still no Sanctuary entrance committal, or even the hint that's near Sanctuary entrance. I don't think either player's done that. Cash B, that is, I believe, the one you're Chica. That might be Aegon. We don't know what Immortus has. We didn't even see what was in Mining Plaza, so...
what was in the Sanctuary access? The light beam thing?
Did we get a hint for that? I don't think we got the hint. I don't think either player's checked the hint yet. Alright, here's the best hint in the game, Age of Anxiety. Oh, just a progressive suit. Oh, they got both their suit hints, actually. That's funny. I mean, it doesn't matter, because...
okay, he's checking it.
Yeah. Here we go. I mean, this is fine. Bellator's not soft-locked by any means. So I think it's very likely that SJ's here. Oh, but Caesar going for the check. Okay, I think we're going to see SJ, like, any minute now.
Yeah, I forgot about this. It could be here, too.
It's not in Hall of Honor Dead. Oh, no, that is it. There we go.
Yep, okay.
Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Let me, I want to answer this real quick.
No problem. Okay. So Belattor finally gets a space jump. Caesar could still end up getting something good in the same entrance. I'm not sure if Space Jump could be there, at least in No Tricks. I know it can be there in Tribute, because you can DBJ up to the platform into the spider tracks. Yeah. Metroid Prime 2 Echoes activated for Belattor. You can play the game now. Fortress access hint? Yeah, I didn't see the hint, and I didn't see the there either. Dark Aegon Keon Quad. Okay, E-Tank and Defiled Shrine. Yeah, if a Morbus has something, then that would mean Quad is required. So we'll see. We haven't gotten an Morbus hint yet. So I imagine Belattor is in a good position to go check his Sky-Type hints now. He's got Supers and Seekers. Yeah, he can do that. He's got both his suits. Might as well do it now so you can zero in on, hopefully find everything else you need along the way. He's already got Screw Attack, so is he in go mode actually? I guess it depends on where the keys are. But item-wise, I think he is in go, at least enough to beat the final bosses. Because you need Screw Attack to get up there. And he's got 3 beams and Light Suit. So if he's not there, he's pretty close. I didn't see what the item was at Sank entrance. Just looking at Belattor's screen. Yeah, you could end up needing Dark Hazard. Although with all 3 beams, you could just use Annihilator spam and not do DS4 skip, or just do it without any visors. I think that can be done. Okay, just a missile. Let's see what our hints are. We have Stored CNA gun. I guess he's writing them down. Sanction, main research. That's Caretaker drone room. Cache A in Torvus Bar. Dark Torvus. I think that's the Seeker bot. Path of Roots. Under Temple Access. Okay. It's near Powerbomb Guardian. All Combat Mastery. I think we saw that one already. Sanctuary Map Station. So yes, lights was required for that. We also need Cobalt for that. Chamber. I might have missed one of them, and so. Yeah, if I missed any hints, please let me. But as far as I can tell, they don't look too bad. None of the bosses seem to be required as of yet. Although Cobalt could be on a boss. So I'm guessing Belattor is going to make his way back to Corvus since a lot of the keys were there. So he might as well just clear it out. hopefully find Cobalt there. Meanwhile, Caesar checking Great Temple. Forgot what was here. Oh, Annihilator. Okay. Set that down. Thanks. Oh, thanks for reading my input tracker. Cobalt and Culling Chamber. Where's Culling Chamber again? Oh, Dark Hall Combat Mastery. Yeah, it was there. Okay. So yeah, that's not too bad. It's right along the way to get some of the keys that were in Sank. He could get that on his way to main research. Okay, you didn't need the Torvis. No secret there. And Caesar's about to find his space jump. She'll be very happy to finally find that after an hour and 7 minutes. He had some choice words for that location in IRC. I don't blame him at all. It's the second time I've seen it there, personally. First time I saw it there was in one of the weekly races, where I found it there. And it was a pretty weird route. I ended up going through pretty much the same way, through Torvis Temple access to the front of Torvis and then out, or in around, to get that. Okay, just the missile. And the light beam. I'm not sure what to call that, a light beam or a light column or something. Okay, so quad, yeah, unless a Morbus has something, then quad's dead. I'd say the best play from here is to just get the keys. I mean, that's pretty much all Belattor has left to do. We know where Cobalt is. I don't think he needs any other items. He might need gravity. Some of the ones in Torment. So I don't know, maybe that might be required. Yeah, scans give hit. Basically, the Luminoth corpse scans, they give you, those are the key bearer hints. They give you hints for what's in the in-cache, flying in-caches in the dark versions of the rooms they're in. So.
Hey, I'm back.
Oh, hey, welcome back.
Sorry to make you carry the conversation. Call went a little long. Thought it would.
Oh, it's all good. I was just explaining that the scans in the game, the hints were the key bearer hints give you hints for the items in the in-cache, dark versions of the rooms they're in, and the lore hologram hints give you just general item hints that could be anywhere.
Can I say something real quick? Okay, so I saw that Caesar's caught up on like SJ at least and Annihilator. So he's doing the checks right now on SRL, and he's said something kind of inflammatory that I will not repeat here. So I think we're in for an interesting ride with these Sky Temple keys.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that earlier.
I don't think Bellator's done the checks yet, right?
The keys?
Yes.
Yeah, he checked the keys.
Hints. Oh, he checked the hints. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do we know?
Well, I don't remember the exact locations. I know they were mostly in Torvis and Sank. So we know Cobalt is in Sank. So basically, all he has to do is go get the keys and hopefully find.
Yeah. I wonder if like Spider Guardian's required or something.
Yeah, because we might need gravity for some of the Torvis keys.
Yeah. Gravity Boost could be vanilla. It's probably in Torvis somewhere. Okay, main research. That is pretty easy. Screw attack.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting caught up here. I know chat probably knows all these locations. Spider was not required. Okay, then. Okay, what else do we have? Cache A. Okay, that's Seekers. They can get that right away. I believe that's Cache A. It's one of the two.
Yeah, I think it's the secret.
We know. Okay, we knew about Path of Roots. Okay, so far these aren't too bad. Main research is, but it's not that bad. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, we knew about that. I thought that was a Sky Temple key, and chat agreed, so I'm glad I got that confirmation. Belattor, I believe is ahead now. He has the hints. Sanctuary map station. That's fine. He has everything he needs to get it. He has light suit and portal chamber. Yeah, these aren't bad locations at all.
Yeah.
If Caesar hadn't found light suit yet, then that would be a problem. But yeah, those are pretty good locations. Main research is a little annoying, but like because map station's there, you can route from. I would say probably start routing in Torvis to get gravity boost, and then from there.
Unless gravity is in Sanctuary somewhere.
Which would suck. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's not really that big of a deal because you can route in main research either way, and then go from Sank to Torvis, or go from Torvis to Sank. Caesar still only has one E-Tank. I just realized, and Belattor only has 3, so... Yeah, you're right, Galt. I think trying to route it around Gravity Boost would not be worth doing. Plus, plus you wouldn't even need it. You wouldn't even need it.
Torvis. I'm only saying that because I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, well, that's not even required anyways, because you can go into Gathering Hall, take the portal there, and then go into get to Under Temple from the top and use power bombs.
So none of the keys were gravity locked.
So technically, no. I don't think. Yeah, I don't even think they need for any of them.
Okay.
Just to get to Under Temple, like what they could do is commit to Under Temple, and then go from there, take the save station, and warp back. But I mean, they wouldn't ever be soft locked. I don't think.
Okay.
Oh right, Belattor doesn't have Cobalt yet. That's
in.
But it's in Culling Chamber, so yeah. Like, I don't think there's any way Belattor's gonna miss that. But I mean, I've been wrong before. That's crazy. It's interesting how Belattor from like movement and routing has an advantage, but MightyCaesar has routed in just an interesting enough way where it actually paid off in a sense. So it's just a matter of whether Belattor finds Cobalt quickly. But yeah, neither player's really gone through much of Torvis, so the fact that Belattor is full clearing it, maybe inserts a gravity boost, I don't know, because really I don't think they need anything else. Oh, I mean, searching for Cobalt too. That's the other thing. Yeah, I think it's more looking for Cobalt.
Wait, he doesn't know where Cobalt is? Didn't he check? He hasn't checked his yet, has he?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Well, no, he hasn't. Belattor hasn't checked Hazing Cliff because if he did, he would have checked Culling Chamber.
Golub, could you remind me where the Torvis SDKs were?
Torvis SDKs were Portal Chamber, which is fine. Cache A and Dark Torvis. Under Temple Access, which is the room above Powerbomb Guardian. Under-temple access is the only reason they need to go into Loris, I believe.
Okay.
And for that, you don't even need, because they have power bombs, they don't even need to go into, they don't even need gravity boost. But Belattor would be, I get Belattor clearing out Torvus to look for Cobalt, because he doesn't know where Cobalt is. And the thing with Torvus is it has a lot of items and a lot of checks, and Torvus is pretty spread out. And so it is a bit of a...
Hopefully once he gets... Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You talk first. I was interrupting.
Hopefully once he gets to, what do you call it, training chamber, the statue that he can go to Sanctuary from there.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, we're also seeing MightyCaesar. Well, MightyCaesar isn't really clearing Torvus as much as he is just getting the temple keys. I'm not sure what he's going for here. Oh, he's trying to get Dark World access from Forgotten Bridge. Yeah, might as well just go this way if you're having trouble with the BSJ, and I do too. I have trouble with it too. It's a pretty annoying BSJ in my opinion. Not hard, but just there's the lip that you can't get yourself caught in, and yeah.
Yeah.
So never mind. Caesar absolutely has an advantage right now. I don't even know how many keys he's gotten. I think they have it. I think Caesar has at least. I think he's at 4 now because I think he got 2. Or he'll have 4, I think, by the time he gets to Portal Chamber. Oh no, because he go to cache Ace and then go to Portal Chamber, so that I think puts him at 5.
Okay, I'm not sure about Belattor. Did I miss any keys for Belattor? Is chat now?
I think Belattor has 2.
Okay.
They don't have all the keys. That's the that's the takeaway.
Yes.
Really curious where the other. Okay, that's smart. That Hunter Ring is annoying, and so just having it just lured into the Annihilator, the super crystal or super beacon, just takes quick care of it. I can't believe this is actually like a visorless seed. I mean, I guess I can. There's not like that many locations that need a visor, but usually you see them pick one up at this point, so. Okay, this is time that Belattor. This is more time for Caesar. You know nothing's needed over here.
Concerned for Belattor. Looks like he's full clear.
I mean, I don't blame him. Like, he doesn't know where Cobalt is. Like,
yeah, I would do that too.
Like, if we didn't know where Cobalt was already, statistically, this would be the right call to make because Torvus has so many locations. Torvus has, like, I think, almost 30 spots, and Sanctuary has, like, half as many. Oh, Dark Visor. Okay, so that's Echo in... That is Echo Visor in Poison Bog.
Yeah.
I mean, that could help for, like, DS4 skip, but really, he doesn't need Dark Visor for anything.
It certainly helps with the Dark Beam method, DS4 skip.
Alright, so Caesar's doing this out of bounds to not be stuck in Portal Chamber. I'm not sure what he's... I think he's trying to Aether Jump, and I'm not sure where he... I haven't really seen where he is. I think he was trying to get back to a certain spot. It is allowed in the tournament, but out of bounds are not free. You definitely need to be practiced in order to save time actually doing the move. The other part is knowing like whether it's worth doing it, committing to. Okay, he shouldn't be Aether jumping there. He should be using the. I mean, it's kind of hard to do it without. I wouldn't say hard, just annoying without gravity boost, but He's getting caught in that spot there. Yeah, I might as well step back and just do it from a spot he knows he can do it in. But what Caesar's going to do is just get back in bounds, but leave portal chamber, so that way he can route. He can have quick, convenient access back into the rest of Light Torvis. I mean, at least Belattor is making a more optimal effort to route everything in. It's just we know nothing. We know nothing. We know that Cobalt isn't here, so it's just not going to be worth it for Belattor in the end. Okay, well but Caesar made it, so it's just a matter of getting back in bounds. I think it needs to be a little bit more forward. What the? He got repositioned. I don't think he's in. Oh, he made it. Okay, there we go. That's a little more time that Belattor has to catch up. So, but Caesar is still in a good spot. Out of bounds is hard when you don't understand how the out of bounds. It's interesting. Out of bounds in Prime, like there's very specific mechanics relating to how you can jump and fall down, and how you deal with the game considering the active room, and how collision works when you're not in the active room. It can get a little overwhelming, but it is a very consistent like set of rules that when you know and respect them and understand like the bounding boxes for the rooms, it's just a matter of practice.
To answer a question in chat, I'm not sure what Sonic Cam is referring to, but basically he's just.
So Belattor had to catch up once already because he died, but MightyCaesar hadn't found SJ yet. But Belattor doesn't have Cobalt, and he needs Cobalt to get a Sky Temple key. Yeah. And so he's looking for. So Caesar found Cobalt. It's in Culling Chamber in Sanctuary.
But
Belattor has not been there, and he hasn't checked everything in Torvis. We know that Torvis doesn't really have anything of substance besides keys. And so Belattor doesn't know this, so that's why he's making the checks, because in his mind, because Torvis has so many more locations than Sanctuary does, statistically it's likely that Cobalt's here, but it is not in fact here. So all he's getting at this point are keys.
Second Aegon key, which at first I was kind of suspecting could be required, but looks like it might.
I'm not sure what Caesar's going for here. He's going for Dark World access again, I think, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, he just wants to get up to upper. Okay, he just wants to get to the upper Torvis entrance quickly. Oh yeah, Caesar hasn't been to the upper part of Torvis Temple yet, so he needs to do this fight to. So there's that force field there that actually extends downwards a lot, and so it blocks the super missile door to Hydro Dynamo Station. Nicely done with Space Pirate strat. Okay, I think Belattor's gonna save, or he's going for Gloom Vista to. Excuse me, I forget that name. I think he's just saving before he goes for Boost Guardian. Boost Guardian with 3 E-tanks is not great. I mean, he has Light Suit, so it's not a big deal, but just Boost Guardian's a hard boss without the quick kill, so. But again, we know that there's nothing over here that he needs, so. Although I'm a little unsure what Caesar's going for. Maybe he's trying to look for grapple. I mean, he might be looking for gravity boost. He might not feel comfortable trying to get into Dark Lower Torvis another way. Maybe he's trying to think, oh, I want to get to I want to get to the room just above the Hydro Dynamo like place where Alpha Blog is, and go into that portal there, not realizing you can go into Gathering Hall, and then take the portal there.
He might be looking for a way back in the sanctuary through the vault side.
Which would mean needing gravity boost, or not necessarily needing gravity boost, but it helps. Nice quick kill from Belattor.
Yeah, he does have screw attack though, so he can do it without gravity.
Oh, that's a good point, Gollop. Yeah, he might think he needs to go into the energy controller. In fact, I think that's what he was doing.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't have to go to the energy controller. You just need the force field to be lowered. So as soon as you can collect that item, you don't even have to collect it. It's just the force field's gone. So, just knowledge at this point. I don't blame Caesar for thinking that. I mean, there's things in this game that I thought needed to be done for certain access to be had, and I'm just like, oh, that you don't need to do that. Cool, I'll know that for sure. So this will probably be more of an aha moment for Caesar. Oh yeah, Sonic Cam. It kind of sounds like that. Yeah, just one outstanding item that doesn't really unlock too much, but in this case, it is necessary for one check that they know they have to make, or for one room that they have to go to. So most of Sanctuary actually isn't really locked by Cobalt. I mean, it is when you're playing vanilla, but because of Spider Ball, but because they have Spider Ball, most of it's opened. Alright, so Caesar's going to go for an underwater dash, I think. Or he may end up just trying to go to the training chamber. There's another strat they can do called air underwater, and that lets them screw attack underwater without gravity boost. It's a one-frame trick to get it, so it can be annoying to be able to get it. I don't think Bellator's even going for it. Yeah, I think Bellator's just going to go for under temple stuff.
Yeah, to do air underwater, you have to same frame that you entered water.
Yeah, it's
and you'll know you did it when the vision clears up. You'll still have underwater physics, but your vision will be clear and you can screw attack.
Yeah. Yeah, this has been a very good seed. Otherwise, it's just it's an unfortunate situation that Caesar's gamble actually paid off really well in that he's basically in go. Aside from just figuring out how he's gonna get to route in Sanctuary from Torvis, but technically both runners are well. Technically, Caesar's in go mode. Probably just reliant more on gravity boost, and I get it. It's not a slight against him at all.
It's like he's trying air underwater.
Air underwater is also a same frame trick, but it's a rhythm thing. It's like you have to press R and B, so you have to press R and B on the same frame, but then you also have to space jump within 2 seconds. So it's kind of a tight window. It's not a bad trick, it's just annoying. Oh, this is big. We could see Sanctuary right now from Belattor, and that's going to lead him straight to Cooling Chamber from main research. Like, there's no reason to go back to the entrance, but
yeah, he still has to go get his under temple access.
Oh, but we know that's Echo Visor, and I think Belattor got that hint too. Okay, here we go. This is big. This is big. This is big for Belattor.
So I'm guessing after he gets this, he's gonna come back from the temple access.
He'll probably route. Bellator's probably gonna route in. Are you talking about MightyCaesar?
No, Belattor.
Belattor, I think, is going to route in Sanctuary.
Yeah, but he'll still have to come back for under temple access. There was a key there, right?
Yes, but he won't have to spend time looking for Cobalt anymore.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Because I think Belattor knows he can go to Gathering Hall and take the portal there.
Okay, so he might get that on his way back.
Yeah, he'll probably save he'll probably save that for his last SDK.
Okay.
So he's got what, 2 SDKs in Sank, and then I think 1 or 2 more in Torvis. I don't even know that the quads could just jump forward like that.
Yeah, they could dodge your missiles. It's usually regular missiles that they dodge, my experience.
Oh, Caesar's going for... Oh, okay. I mean, this could be done too. That's actually not bad for Caesar. It just means he has to commit to fighting Powerbomb Guardian, but, I mean, that is an option, and he's taking it, so... Caesar has a way forward. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I didn't even know you could just double bomb jump and just skip that first part of the spider tracks.
I found that out a few days ago, and it just blew my
Yeah.
mind.
I mean, I'm lucky enough usually to have screw attack at this point, so I just screw attack into the item, but, yeah, just... my gosh. Alright. Belattor's in good shape here. Yeah, if Belattor can get to Cobalt, we could see the momentum shift into Bellator's favor. So again, like, I know what Caesar's technically doing isn't like the most optimal, but, you know, knowledge is power for sure. And so it's, you know, I don't blame Caesar for maybe not knowing. Because I've made decisions like that too, especially in Echo's Rando, where I'm just like, okay, what can I do? I have like every item I need except this one thing, so. But that's fine. This will get Caesar to the Sky Temple key, and then from there, you know, he knows he can either save, go to Sanctuary from Sanctuary entrance, or he can get to. Oh, he can actually get to Catacombs, I think, or Dungeon. I think it's the item. Or the room, and then take the portal there into Light Torvis. So Caesar's doing fine too. Plus he gets an E-Tank out of it, so that's that I'm sure Caesar is very happy to see. Yeah, that's my point, Golb. It's not a terrible method at all. Plus, it gets an energy tank out of the way, so... Okay, there's another SDK for Belattor.
Kind of an SDK high five.
Yeah. Okay, this is big. This is big. No way Belattor misses this. Actually, very smart by Belattor, because Belattor can always come back to Torvis if needed to, and it turned out Sank had nothing. It just, at this rate, you might as well take the risk, and it's paying off. Like, Bellator's caught up. But now Caesar's past the one choke point in lower Torvis without gravity boost, so now it's just a matter of who can get the keys faster. But Caesar hasn't done Sank. I think he's going there now. But Belattor still has to do Torvis, or lower Torvis. But I mean, that's fine. Like,
so he has Under Temple. Belattor has Under Temple access and 2 keys in Sank.
Under Temple access. He got main research already, so he has to get the map station, which he can do right now. Can he? I don't think he's been to... Has he gone through here without the... Oh, he has. Okay, he's good. He's good.
Does that mean he has 7 keys?
Are they missing anything in Temple Grounds?
Don't know.
I don't think there was anything in Temple Grounds they were missing. Yeah, it's the blue translator. They use interesting colors, you know, instead of like amber or orange, it's amber. Instead of emerald, it's green. Or instead of green, it's emerald, excuse me. So, yeah, so this is the one Sky Temple key that you need Cobalt for this run. Or for the seed, I mean. The one thing holding Belattor back from go mode up until 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an Aegon one. I think that Caesar doesn't have. Or he. Oh no, he might be doing this for quicker stank access. There we go. This is exciting. I can't believe we don't know where grapple. Yeah. They don't need grapple at all. Usually, I feel like they would find grapple at some point in the seed, but it's been so interesting how the seed was laid out. Like I wouldn't be. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say grapple hasn't been. I haven't found grapple very often in my seeds. I usually get screw attack before that.
I think Belattor, yeah, so Bellator's done with Sank, so he's just going back to Torbis. I think that's it for Belattor.
Okay, so I guess he has 8 keys.
I'm trying to figure. See, this is what I get for not writing things down. Okay, yeah, so this is Sank access. Yeah, I think. So I think MightyCaesar has 7. He still needs main research and. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're on track now. Chica's been required for several seeds now this tournament. I think we've had 1 Airy required seed. Mainly it's been Chica required. That's been a lot more of a factor.
Yeah, the Airy required seed was mine, I believe. Because Kirby.
Oh my god, these blogs are so aggressive. Oh god. I didn't realize you only need like 2 missiles to kill these blogs.
Yeah.
Alright, so Caesar is going for... What is he going for?
Not sure.
He doesn't... like. He knows that Spider Guardian's not required. Oh, he's going to main research. Wait, no, he's not. He's doing... I'm a little confused.
Oh.
Okay, he's doing this to get to the gyro chamber faster. Or to not have to rely on doing the puzzle. Oh, he has to go around into since he's not going through it through Torbis, he has to go into a bot station. Okay, so he has to be a little careful because he is on Nintendo. And Nintendo loads faster. Loads rooms faster. But, so the room's already loaded by the time he gets here, so I think he just has to ceiling warp in. But this could be bad. I don't think he's in any trouble, per se, but... Probably would... I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
I can't say I would know how to do this room off the
Nintendo. Nothing about out of bounds, so
yeah.
I have no idea what he's doing right or wrong.
There might be 2 ceilings he has to jump through. Okay, yeah, he's gonna make the room visible. That's smart. I would probably do the same thing since I don't really know how. I've never had a ceiling warp through into main gyro chamber before, so. Yeah, the way ceiling warps work is you have to be falling fast enough, usually from like a bomb jump or something, and then you have to unmorph through flat terrain. You could probably do it in this room too, but Yeah, I'd say at this point it was just faster to probably do it inbounds. Although I do respect him for wanting to save time, not having to do the puzzle, but at this rate, he's losing more time than he's losing more time just because of this movement. Again, something that can be done through practice. Oh, right, this is a weird transition because of this thing here. But this room is still the active room, I think, so... Oh, he's just doing, like, the sort of quad skip wall crawl, I think. A little confused what he's doing. Oh, I think he's just trying to get to main research faster or something, but... I don't know. He may have done this wall crawl before. I'm just confused. I think he's just trying to out of bounds all the way to watch station. Yeah, there's no collision there. There's a thing behind him he can stand on. Right there. That's so for the quad skip wall crawl, you would get up to this door, but he's too low. He needs to get to a standable collision that's behind him, and then jump from there. Yeah, he's wasting too much time at this point.
It's like Belattor's all done.
Yep.
Unless I'm forgetting a piece.
Again, I admire his tenacity. Oh, there we go. There's... Oh! Come on, Caesar, find another way. There's some collision right there on your left. Okay, he sees it. He sees it. There we go. I think he's jumped from there. Oh, he's not... Oh, no! Oh, that's not good. Oh, he did transition the room, though. So he's fine. He got the transition. He's just further down, but he could an aether jump up here. Again, I'm not entirely sure what his goal is here. I don't know if he's just trying to get to watch station this way or not. There is a cutscene he can enter that'll probably put him back in bounds, but I don't know if that'll be active. Oh yeah, it would be. He just needs to get the room to load, but he's way too far down. He's in the aether box of this other room, and he has to go back in there. Otherwise, he has no way to jump up. Because he has to get close enough to the door to proximity load it. So he needs to aether jump up on this side and then walk through the temple access. Yeah, I need someone to roll my seed because I don't want to do it. Like, it's a conflict. I feel like it's a conflict of interest if I roll my own seed versus... Here, I'll ping someone in the Discord, I think. Oh, never mind. Jagger G already got us taken care of.
Oh, okay, nice. Thanks, Jagger.
Oh, yeah, I did ping people. Okay.
I think he might have missed a key. Might be forgetting about a key somewhere because Bellator is not back to the ship yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it back to 8. So, as soon as Bellator gets his last key,
Yeah, so Op and I are racing after this race.
yeah. At 8 p.m. Eastern.
What's the SDK that... Oh, right, because he hasn't done this room yet.
I don't know which one we're getting. Or there's one more.
Yeah, so in about an hour and a half? Well, hour and 45 from now?
Yeah.
On this channel.
Yeah.
On this channel. Okay, Caesar is making progress. Yeah, this is where out of bounds just gets risky because if you're in an unfamiliar situation, and I've been there. I'm saying this experience, like You can lose lots of time from out of bounds movement, having to recover if you fall down. So even though out of bounds is allowed for the tournament, it is not free by any means. I could see Caesar doing this to like get to the energy controller fast, like you would for quad skip. Could also just fall into the temple. I mean, all this to skip a puzzle though, just from a time perspective, isn't worth it. You're only losing like I think 20 seconds doing the puzzle. So I'm not sure what the goal is here. It could be to go back into the gyro chamber. See, nope, he's not transitioning the temple. Oh no, he got repositioned back. That's alright. He's not at the bottom of the box, I don't think, but well, he is now. You can do it, Caesar. Oh, I think there's a Sky Temple key that Belattor had gotten, but then when he died, he doesn't have it anymore. So I think he's going back and getting it.
That makes sense.
So, I mean, that's all he's missing is at this point. Oh, storage C. He doesn't have storage C. He may have had it at one point. I know Caesar got it early.
Oh, it's the... Okay.
Yeah, Golf's got me there too, thanks. Storage C. And Belattor can just screw attack to it still. Oh, the Metroid played defense for that pirate. That's too funny. Oh my god. That was awesome. Yeah, that always happens. I think because the game advances, I think the game also advances where enemies will be when you skip cutscenes or something. I don't know how it works in Echoes, but yeah, if you skip that cutscene after you kill the pirates and there's Metroids, one of them will always latch on to you by the time the cutscene's over. At least I've always experienced that. So
Same here.
It's just one of those annoyances that's like, okay, it comes with the territory. Okay, so I think he's going to Sentinel's Path now. Because the room's loaded. He's in the box for it. He needs to be a little bit further back. Oh no, he's just below the door, so he's fine. Okay, E-Tank. Yeah, Belattor's is in a good position now. Plenty of health, has light suit. Final bosses will be just easy for Belattor.
Yeah.
And that's it. I think that's the 9th and last one.
Yeah.
So if he goes straight to the save station, we know he's going to the ship. Going to save the ship. Potentially. Oh, that bonk. Oh, hey, Caesar's back in bounds. Let's go.
Nice.
That was a very challenging trip to get to main research, but I mean, hey, Caesar did it. Okay, actually, I don't know what he's doing here. Oh my god, grapple as that watch station access. Oh my god, he's memeing for us. He's doing it. Wow, dude.
Closest things to validation.
That is not nice. All right, well, he's got main research covered, and then he's got the map station, and he'll be ready. But okay, here we go. Yeah, Belattor is done. He's got all the keys, or will have all the keys in Temple Grounds. That cutscene took so long.
Yeah, if you skip it,
Yep, there we go.
with
That's
that
it. That's
particular,
9.
yeah,
That's 9 for Belattor.
that particular save point for some reason lags when you skip the cutscene.
Might be the room loading or something. Like sand processing or something.
Maybe.
Oh no, power bombs for MightyCaesar. And did not get one from the turret, so he's gonna have to go back. Oh, never mind. The other one dropped the turret. Or the other turret dropped the power bomb. The other power bomb dropped the turret, boys. Yeah, we're almost completely visorless here. Belattor did find Dark Visor. So Belattor is in good shape to do DS4 skip. Not that you need it, it's just easier to see where Dark Samus is.
Yeah.
I mean, still a sub too with this kind of seed. Not bad. Not bad by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, it's pretty jet seed, all things considered.
Mm-hmm. Did Caesar already grab the main research?
Yeah, he's screw attack to it.
Oh, okay, so I think that's his last one. Or he's close to his last one. I don't even know anymore. We'll just assume he has 9. If he goes to the save station, we'll find out right now. Yep, he's doing it. This actually got super neck and neck.
Yeah.
Belattor's still ahead by a couple minutes, but, I mean, wow, this race was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Yep, okay, that's 9 for Caesar.
Alright.
We're done. What a race. This has been a crazy race.
Yeah. I think it's down to RNG now, or you think Belattor?
Shock, Belattor died and had to catch up, but Caesar was making these crazy routing decisions that worked, one of which worked out really well for him, and it was Cobalt Translator, because the Sanctuary map station had a Sky Temple key. So Belattor routed almost full cleared Torvis. He did all of Upper Torvis, and then went from Lower Torvis to Sank, and ended up finding Cobalt, and that basically saved the race for Belattor. So, unbelievably big comeback from Belattor. And now Caesar's only a couple minutes behind.
Let's see.
Bellator's
the one side.
Oh yeah, with Annihilator, this is just gotta make sure your position's right, but
Yeah, don't get hit by that laser.
yeah. Oh no!
He did.
All right, this is gonna be a 2 cycle, I think. Yeah, it's gonna be a 2 cycle, I think. For yep. As long as you don't get hit by that laser, you're in pretty good shape. But I mean that it just takes practice too, because like the little shields surrounding the eye are pretty annoying. You have to be just far ahead enough, because it's also rotating too. It comes with practice. But I mean, Bellator's probably going to just fire a super. Oh, never mind, just Annihilator. Yeah, you need to be a little bit further ahead.
Usually this part, I would...
This could be a 3 cycle.
I would use Charge Light.
Oh my god, this is going to be a 3 cycle. He got screwed by the shields. He wasn't positioned well and, like, further enough from the shield while it was rotating.
Yeah, if you mess up the 1 cycle, on the 2nd cycle, I find that Charge Light helps a lot. If you're not trying to follow the window, but going, like, sidestepping in reverse.
Yeah.
To get in.
Yeah, nice Seekers from Belattor. Alright, here we go. He's good. Alright, that... Unfortunately, Emperor Rank 1 is really annoying sometimes. Not... Like, I mean, this could be for any reason. It could be tilt, it could be... I don't tilt, personally. It's just... You know, it could be nerves. Like, I wouldn't blame Belattor for feeling like he's behind. But now that he's past Tempering 1, he's in good shape. Also, these inglets are annoying. They're so annoying.
God. They've messed up so many, like...
Yeah, it's so nice in any
3 bomb
percent.
cycles.
It's so nice in any percent because you have cannonball, and so the inglets do nothing against you. But in 100% though, you don't have cannonball, so... Alright, so Emperor Ing has a hitbox right below him, basically on the ground. And so if you screw attack just low enough and hit the ground underneath him, you deal damage to Emperor Ing. But it also matters that Emperor Ing cooperates with you. Doing like that animation where he just stands still, closes his eyes. Because this hitbox is so big, he can just totally yeet you into the ceiling like that.
And when you see him kind of move back a little bit as you go, that's how you know you're doing damage to him.
I don't think he hit the hitbox. Oh, no, he didn't. There we go.
There we go.
So this is good too, because if for some reason you die to Dark Samus, you respawn at this checkpoint. There's a checkpoint, the only one in the entire game, that's after you kill Emperor Ring. Not that it matters here, but... But yeah, Emperor Ring cooperating and giving you good animation so that you can easily just end the fire attack is just completely just random. It's all based on the RNG giving you the blessed randomness, I guess.
Exactly.
All about getting that good luck.
And Belattor doing some Annihilator spam to get...
Alright. So shooting exactly 25 shots will put Dark Samus at just enough health where it's still in Dark Samus 3 phase in doing this. Dark Samus 4, the second part of the fight, where she stands in the center, is just really annoyingly slow. So she's gonna Bellator's gonna try to skip this phase. So he's gonna try to do his screw attack into Dark Samus, and that'll do a bunch of damage. Okay, one more screw attack left. Gonna keep Dark Samus kind of stun locked here. Almost. Okay, I think he's gonna get centered. Oh no, he's still not centered yet. And Dark Samus, whether she does this or not, is just completely luck based.
Yeah.
Wow, this is crazy. Dark Samus being super cooperative, and that's it. That's time for Bellator.
Bellator in first place with an official time of 1 hour, 57 minutes, and 59 seconds.
Sub 2.
GG's. GG's to Bellator.
What a finish.
And MightyCaesar has forfeited it. Let's see if we can get them both in. Track.
That was nuts.
Alright. We should be getting them in here short. Oh, I can see why Caesar fourth now.
Oh no. Oh, that sucks. Unfortunate.
Hey.
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 What's up, Caesar?
Guess I learned the hard way not to go for gyro skip on the randomizer. The thing loaded before I even got to the room.
Yeah, I'm surprised you went for like the temple and everything. I thought you could just ceiling warp into the gyro chamber, but I mean, gyro skip only saves you like 20 seconds. I think it's not a big time save.
Yeah, but it would have been a time save if it didn't.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you for going for risky strats too. I mean, Bellator is one of the higher seeded players, but Bellator died in Aegon.
Oh, rip.
And had to re-grab like light suit or dark suit, light suit, boost ball, spider ball, annihilator. Had some cleanup to do, but neither of you had SJ for like.
Yeah, how about that SJ?
Oh, that was a terrible SJ location.
Yes.
But man, if I
and then you found Emerald,
tried
which
to
like,
save
oh my gosh.
that 20 to 30 seconds, then I probably could have won.
Yeah, you. So it came down to what happened was you found Cobalt early, and Belattor still didn't know where it was. And so by the time you both were checking hints and everything for Sky Temple keys, or got them, Belattor was routing in all of Upper Torbis and potentially all of Lower Torbis, which was extra time for you to get keys. And then it got neck and neck because Belattor went to Lower Torbis, didn't get under Temple right away, but after he cleared up all of Upper Torbis, went to Lower Torbis, and then went straight to Stank. Found Cobalt, cleared out Stank, went back to Torbis, but then had to go back to Aegon for Stored C.
And man, EI3 did not want to take damage there.
Oh, and I guess Belattor is gonna do Twitch chat for.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he doesn't really do.
Yeah, GG's Belattor. That was nutty. I don't blame you if you were like thinking you were behind the whole race. But yeah, Caesar, you made some really, really interesting and really cool decisions that not all of them, paid off in the end. But
I also lost like 4 minutes trying to get light beam.
Yeah, that room is pretty trolly. If you that morph ball track is not. I don't like it either. I mean, hey, sometimes it is better to just play it safe. Like, out of bounds is by no means, as you definitely know now, or not even now, just period.
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever seen gyro load that quickly.
Well, were you doing Nintendo?
Yeah, I am on Nintendo.
Yeah,
but
Nintendo,
I'm also
and it
not
loads
on unlocked read speed.
Well, even with locked read speeds, it's still that room loads faster, which is why I never do gyro skip on Nintendo.
Yeah, which is why I've practiced it on Nintendo a lot to deal with the increased load speed. But that was just next level speed.
Yeah, I think that room you pretty much need to assume it's going to load there. In which case you would and also understanding the collision in that room, because there's a lip, which is why you couldn't transition right away. It's the same collision for quad skip. So learning quad skip for that section would probably be.
Well, I do know quad skip.
And then
I just forgot about that lip because I was a bit miffed at how crazy how it was loaded before I got there. And then I did try to ceiling warp a couple times, but it wouldn't let me in, which was annoying because the ceiling collision is really weird there. There's a bunch of outcroppings that can stop you from getting a ceiling warp.
Yeah, at that rate, I think again, it's not a lot of time saved. I think for like a randomizer, unless you know exactly how to do the movement every time, you might as well just do the puzzle and get to watch station that way. That's what I would do personally. I would just stay in bounds.
But yeah, if it weren't for that mistake, and if I didn't end up having EI3 troll me as hard as it did at the end there,
that was unfortunate.
Probably would have been at least a lot closer.
Because you were just trying to screw attack. I wasn't paying attention, but were you just trying to screw attack?
I was at the right. I was basically what I do if it's low is I just screw attack and let it fall, and it hits him 90% of the time for that last bit of damage that I need. But he kept turning and hitting me out of it, which is why it wasn't working.
Unfortunately, for something like that, you might have to just play patient and just be like, okay, he's going to stop eventually. I'm just going to take these 5 seconds and guarantee that I'm going to hit him. I don't blame you.
The issue was I was at 50 health at the time that I started doing that, so...
Yeah. But I mean, hey, man, it's always a learning experience, so I don't blame you for
still pretty
at all for those decisions you made. Like, you made it close, so...
Yeah, it's pretty jet seat overall.
Except for Space Jump.
Except for Space Jump and a couple other things that were in kind of awkward locations. But yeah, the screw attack location surprised me. I was not expecting to find it there.
Yeah, and we were super shocked.
Yeah.
I've actually had about 4 of the last 5 seeds I've done. I've had screw attack there, and I don't know why.
That's nuts. But yeah, GG's to both of you. That was a really fun race.
I also stayed in Torvis, my first visit, longer than I should have.
I mean, I had a fun... Yeah.
Because I know a good number of the NSG strategies, but I haven't practiced them enough.
Right,
And
but I mean, at the very
even
least,
for people who
checks.
are really good at them, they are hard.
Yeah. You and Belattor did a really good job, I felt, trying to work around SJ as much as you did. For those checks, you feel like were still worth doing and not losing enough, like that much time without SJ. But eventually, you guys were just running out of locations.
Yeah, and
like, I think it was down to like 2 locations that were actually like in logic.
And I would imagine that you're probably a bit surprised at the fact that I didn't just go straight to Sanctuary from Torvus, and that's basically just because I'm not comfortable with opening up that entryway without gravity boost, and
yeah, that's what I was curious
even a screw
about.
attack method does not like me. I tend to bonk into the grating that's by the door that you enter into that room too.
So in that main section where like the spinner is and where the blogs are, I think you can just morph and it'll carry you back to that room. There's like a bubble column that I think lifts you up.
Yeah, but that's not the issue.
I mean, it's still slow though. Like, it's annoying.
It's just that I was thinking that, okay, I can route through Sanctuary better from Spider Side anyway.
Yeah.
And I thought that there was a good chance I would lose a lot of time doing that, and I could save, because going that way only would have saved maybe 30 seconds if I got it first or second try, compared to what I did thinking about it. Just based on the fact that I would have had to route through a lot more of Sanctuary.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably
which is why I went
because it's such a direct
skip, because I'm like, okay, I can make up that time difference by doing that. But then the room loaded, and I was worried for a second that I'd gotten trapped in the collision.
Yeah, I think it was loaded already by the time he got there.
Yeah, but it loaded so early that I couldn't get trapped in the collision. But
yeah,
I was stuck in like one of the columns at the corner of the room, so I had to figure out what collision I was on to get back to the door.
Yeah, the only reason I know about main gyro chamber on Nintendo is because I've gotten stuck like practicing that room on Nintendo a lot. I'm just like, okay, this is too risky on Nintendo. So
yeah, I find it even more risky on Dolphin, but just because I don't get any of the performance issues that slow down that room's loading on Dolphin. So it's loaded before I get there 9 out of 10 times if I'm playing on Dolphin. So instead of, this is the first time it's ever loaded that quickly for me on Nintendo.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey, it's practice now, so...
Yeah, and hey, I was able to show off a couple of coolish secret worlds.
Yeah. Yeah, the portal chamber one's pretty cool. I like going for that if I route it in.
Yeah. Though getting out of there without gravity boost is a little bit annoying. Not too annoying, but still a little bit.
Yeah.
Just like the first couple Aether jumps, it feels different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Belattor, I was like, oh wow, that's a little detrimental, but at least you had saved and you knew what stuff was dead, which was like most of Aegon anyway. So, for what it's worth, like, at least you knew what to clean up, so you weren't actually that behind.
Did he end the game with more than 2 energy tanks?
He found a bunch, I think, in sync. But yes, he ended up finding, I think, 5 total. There were not. You guys did not have many energy tanks for the run.
Yeah, but 5 is a lot safer to be able to take EI3 just a little bit slower than going with 2.
Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable doing it with like 3, but usually I play patient with Emperor Ring. So
yeah, the least I've ever done Emperor Ing with Light Suit was 1 E-Tank.
Mm-hmm.
I could probably do it with 0, like before EI3 I didn't lose a whole E-Tank at any point, but still, EI3 is really trolly a lot of the time.
Yeah, for sure.
How'd Bellator's DS4 skip go, or did he not go for it?
DS3 was just friendly. He was constantly firing missiles, and for some reason, Dark Samus just did not want to go to the center. But that's the first time I've seen that happen.
Nice.
So,
So yeah,
I mean,
at the end, we were
even if it got centered, even if they got centered, DS4 would have. Yeah, it came down I think to about 2 minutes, but then Belattor got trolled hard by EI1. Just wasn't in the right position, and then got hit by the laser, and so ended up being like a 3 cycle. So by the time I think you started,
cycle, so.
I think Belattor was like halfway through DS2 by the time you started the fight.
DS2.
So it got, or EI2, excuse me. Ember Ring 2, the Spider Ball section. So.
No,
definitely got trolled a lot by the English.
My EI1 was 3 or 4 cycles too, so
yeah.
And
better practice. I'm probably gonna miss the cycle. I'll probably miss the cycle if I get that far on the race tonight. So definitely worth practicing for sure. Speaking of which, yeah, I think I'm gonna go practice because I'm gonna be really rusty, and I might as well do whatever I can the hour or so I have left.
Yeah, and like I could have
personally
gone and just refought the final bosses at the end here, but I didn't want to slow it down, seeing as I knew there was another race starting up somewhat soon.
Well, I mean, we have like an hour left, so it's fine. But well, any last words from anyone else here? I'm gonna close things out and head out.
Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah,
I need to practice gyro skip with a randomizer ROM instead of the menu mod ROM, I guess. Or ISO. It's an ISO for GameCube.
All right. Well, hey, GG's to both of you. Thanks for the amazing race, and
and follow both of these, brother.
Yes, definitely follow them. Let me get those chat commands in there. You can go to twitch.tv/Belattor. That's BELATTOR. And then we got twitch.tv/MightyCaesar37. MightyCaesar37.
And thanks to both Op and Bash for commentating.
No problem.
Yo, it was a pleasure. Op, it's been a pleasure.
You can catch Op streaming Echo's Randomizer seeds most days, really. And Bash is one of the devs for the Metroid Prime 1 randomizer, particularly on the side of the launcher, which has gotten really convenient to use in the last several months.
Yeah, it's got elevator random now.
Yeah, I just got to fix the logic bugs, which I'm slowly doing. I got a bit of them fixed yesterday, so hopefully I'll have 2.1 out within the next week or two. Anyway, that's it for me. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Tune in to this channel in about an hour, and you're going to see
these two commentators race.
We're going to have random elevators, which I have not done in months.
Yeah, random elevators, random starting location, and to 1 to 3 starting items on Trivial Logic.
I think it's going to be fun. I don't care how badly Op spanks me. It's going to be fun.
I doubt that.
Well, yeah, make sure to come and watch that race. It'll be really interesting, everyone.
All right. I'll see you guys around. Have a good one.
See you guys later. See you next mission.